on CBS News Colorado tonight, a major apartment company in Colorado is charging a family thousands in fees after their mother died in her unit. This as the company is already being sued for allegedly charging illegal fees to tenants across the state. Your investigator, Katie Weiss, is in Loveland with what she uncovered.
A woman with dementia living at this apartment complex in Loveland recently passed away unexpectedly. Now her family says the complex is trying to charge them more than $4,000 in penalty fees because they say the complex says that her death meant that she broke her lease early.
It's completely unethical. I mean, everyone says, well, unethical isn't illegal, but taking advantage of people is wrong.
Letitia Farr was Kelly Gantos's mother-in-law of 25 years.
She was so fun and very family oriented. She loved her kids, loved her grandkids, was always there for them.
In October, she moved into this Avenida apartment complex in Loveland, managed by one of the largest apartment rental companies in the state, called Greystar.
So we thought we would get her into a place that was 55 plus community. They had lots of events. I was supposed to be able to get the seniors out and, mingle so she could have friends.
But in early January, she passed away. Just a couple days later, Gantos says her family received a bill from Greystar asking for more than $4,000 in early termination fees. And on top of that, the company was keeping her security deposit.
We were shocked.
And do you intend to pay that $4,000?
No.
Why not?
It's not right. We feel that if we stand up, others will be able to follow. So we want to set that example that says we're not going to do it, and neither should anyone else have to.
Colorado law says a lease is nullified after a tenant dies, unless the lease says otherwise. In this case, Farr's lease did stipulate that she would be held to the lease terms even in the event of a death.
The manager did offer her condolences, said she was sorry for our loss, but the lease is the lease. So there wasn't really any compassion.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me sad. It makes me feel like we've been taken advantage of.
Her family's not the only one having trouble with Greystar. This class action lawsuit filed earlier this month in Denver District Court alleges the company has charged potentially thousands of tenants with, quote, unlawful junk fees.
Are stacked up on top of rent and keeping people perpetually behind.
Jason Legg with Justice for the People Legal Center is the lead attorney on the case.
They're junk fees either for things that aren't legitimate or wouldn't be chosen by a tenant if they had a choice, or for things that you would expect to be included in kind of the base price you're paying for, and certainly that are not adequately disclosed to Colorado renters.
He says Greystar's actions against Gantos's family are predatory.
And you have what's fair and just and allowed by the law, and then you have another actor, this company, using that situation to try to extract more money. That seems very predatory to me.
He encourages anyone experiencing potentially unfair fees to file a complaint with the Attorney General's office and seek help from legal organizations like his.
There's power in numbers, and organizing your community to talk about common issues like that helps them to build power in pushing back on these issues.
So far, Greystar has not responded to our request for comment. In the meantime, Gantos says she's going to continue to take a stand.
This is not something that we're going to tolerate, and that we're going to do something about it.
Now, moving forward, the family's hoping that they can change Colorado laws so that other families don't have to go through similar headaches. They've already even been in touch with their local state representative. Reporting in Loveland, I'm Katie Weiss, covering Colorado First.